its generator is on the ground and axis is perpendicular to VP. So as we said, as we discussed, the true shape appears in the front view. So we need to apply method two, second method. Okay, let me use Paint software to explain the concept. Okay, so what is the true shape of a cylinder?
Circle, sir.
Circle. So you need to draw one circle. Now, because it is front view, right? Front view is equal to true shape, right? So earlier method is when the true shape is top view. Earlier method you can apply, okay? But in case of this problem, where you can see the front view as the true shape, you cannot apply that method. Now we will go by method two. Okay, we go by method two. So some similarities with the method 1 and method 2. So we will discuss one by one. First, enclose in a box this particular circle in a square box, right? Let us draw one square. Okay, touching the diameters like this. And the procedure is almost 50%. It is similar. So name it as some PQRS. PQRS. Okay. This is common, right? Even method 1 also it is common. But since it is sleeping mode, it is horizontally located, axis is perpendicular to VP. The view will be different. Okay, it looks differently compared with the previous problems. Okay, now how it is looking differently means we need to go by. We can construct that isometric view by method 2. So in this method 2, as usual, we draw one horizontal line. Okay, let us take as usual. We draw one horizontal line, and you can take any point on the horizontal line. You can take any point, something like some point you can take. You call that point as P. Okay, start with P, or you can take Q also. Let me take P. Now earlier we have drawn two 30 degrees lines, right? One is uh, uh, one is like this. We have taken one more 30 degrees line like this, right? Do you remember method one?
Yes, sir.
Say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Okay.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
the difference here is method two. Only 130 degrees line will be there. Another line is vertical line, perpendicular line like this. This is the only difference. Okay. Remaining everything is same almost. Okay. You draw two axes. One is vertical axis and another is 30 degrees to the ground. Okay. Now can you transfer all these PQRS onto this axis, isometric axis? Just transfer. Okay. Measure the distance between PQ from the square you have erected, right? You transfer those values and take your compass. See the distance P to Q. Okay. What is the distance P to Q? You measure, transfer here, draw one arc. Draw one arc. Okay. Similarly, what is the distance between P to S? You measure and draw one arc. Okay. Now, what is the next step? Do you remember?
We have to align the drafter to
Parallel
this,
lines, sir. We have to draw
and
and
then we need to
complete
draw a
the
parallel from R.
Very good. You need to draw parallel lines to get the point R. Okay. So for that we, with the help of mini drafter, draw parallel line. Okay, it is parallel to the 30 degrees line already drawn, and this is parallel to vertical line which is already drawn. Okay. Now you name it as PQRS. You name it as some PQRS. PQ. This will be R. This will be S. Now we got some rhombus. Okay. Now what you need to do is you need to convert the circle. Okay, in isometric view, circle will appear as
Ellipse.
ellipse. Which method we follow to draw the ellipse inside this rhombus?
4 center method.
Okay, very good. 4 center method. 4 center method. Again, I am repeating how to draw the 4 center method. First, find out the midpoints of these 4 sides of the rhombus. Midpoint 1 here, midpoint 2 here, midpoint 3, midpoint 4. Okay, and understand here there is a longer diagonal. There is a longer diagonal. This one is the longer diagonal, PR. So these are the longer diagonals. Either side of this longer diagonal, you are having two important points, QS. Two important points, Q and S. Those things you need to observe and take your scale and pencil. Simply, first of all, note down this center as some 1, center 1, center 2, center 3, center 4. Now take your scale and simply draw lines. Join S to 1. I will use light pencil. S to 1. Okay. S to 1. Join S to 1. S to 1 means S to 1, S to 2 means. So you take S point to join opposite side midpoint. Okay. Similarly, Q to 3, Q to 4. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Now take the centers. Call this as center, or you can call it as center C1. Call this as center C2. Okay. So if you take C1, C1 4 is the radius. Okay. Similarly, so C1 to from here to 4. This is the distance. Okay. Draw one circular arc. With help of that radius, you draw one circular arc. Okay. You are getting some arc like this. Thereafter, take the center C to 3. C to 3. Now this is the radius C to 3. Now you draw one semicircle or something like circular arc with C2 as center. With C2 as center. C2 center. C2 center. So you need to observe these things. Okay. Now what is the next center? Can you guess?
4, sir. Radius.
Yeah, Q2, Q2, 4. Similarly, this is radius. Next radius is Q. So Q2, 4 means from here to here. So Q as center, you draw one arc. Just connect up to 4 to 3. Similarly, S2, you need to connect S2. What is the radius?
1, sir.
S2, 2 or 1, both are same. Okay, S2, 2. That means this is the radius. So SS center, join 2 to 4 with some other arc. Some arc like this. Okay. In this way, you would get the ellipse. This is the only base. Okay, one of the bases. So one more base is there, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Because it's a cylinder, right? It is sleeping. It is located on the HP, resting on one of its generators. Okay. Now, how to extend this solution for getting the cylinder? How to?
Access length the generator. From
Yeah.
here we need to draw one
The axis is given something like 60 mm. So from PQRS, initially take PQRS. Okay. I will take some other color. Okay. So draw 60 mm lines. Remember here the angle with the ground is 60 degrees. The angle of this 60 mm line, this is 60 mm line. Okay, 60 mm. What is this angle? Remember, this is important. What is this angle?
60 degrees.
30 degrees. Angle is 30 degrees. The length of this is the length of the axis. Okay. Now, similarly, you draw. Okay, one more 60 mm line parallel to 30 degrees, and from Q draw one more 60 mm line, and from R you draw one more 60 mm. So I am not having sufficient space. I will do one thing. I will reduce the length of the 60 mm. Okay. So for example, this is 60 mm. From Q it is 60 mm. From R it is 60. Okay, one more. I will try best. I will cut this figure. Okay, I will draw here. I will take too much time. I might shift space. Okay. Now, now draw 30 degrees lines of 60 mm length. Okay. Okay, like this. Suppose this is 60 mm long line. From Q, from R, from everywhere you need to draw the 60 mm long lines. Okay, from Q also it is 60 mm, and from R also it is 60 mm. Okay, I'm drawing roughly. Okay, you join the ends, join the ends, join the ends like this. Join the ends. You are getting one more rhombus here. Are you able to visualize this one? This rhombus?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now here, what you have to do?
We have to construct one more ellipse, sir. Base.
One more ellipse. By taking again 4 center method, you can create one more ellipse. So I don't want to explain one more time. Simply I will draw. Okay. Ellipse. Let me draw ellipse like this. Okay. Something like this I'm getting. Okay. Okay. Now, what is the final step? Is it appearing as cylinder? Is it say appearing as cylinder? No. Still we need to join these two ellipses with a tangential line. Just connect these ellipses by tangential line. Now, are you finding this as something like cylinder? Yes or no? Now here you see this half of the ellipse you may not see. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So you need not draw dotted lines generally in isometric view. If you want to draw dotted lines, also you can put, no issue. But generally not required to show in the isometric view directly. You can show like this. Okay. Can I draw in another way the same figure? Can I draw? Okay, something like if you uh, means what does it mean? Okay, I have taken these 30 degrees lines to the left hand side, right? Here I have taken 30 degrees lines. Okay, I have taken 60 lines to this left hand side. Can you take 60 lines to the right hand side? Can you try to the right hand side? That also possible. Okay, I will show you. Is there any doubt up to this? Can I erase? So after drawing this one, you can try one more. Okay. For example, if it is left ISO view, there will be right ISO view also there. Okay. Right ISO view. How it will be, I will tell you. Okay. Yeah. Actually, you have drawn initially one ellipse, right? Okay. Uh, See, initially I have taken this 30 degrees line to the right hand side in this way, right? But if you draw to the left hand side, then what happens? Let us see. I will erase. I will erase this one. Otherwise, I will take a new one. Okay. Okay, I'm taking a new page. Now I will start afresh. I need to draw one more horizontal line. So previously you have taken one vertical line, okay, 130 degrees line like this, right? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Now can you take 30 degrees line like this? Is it possible or not?
Yes, sir.
You can take in this way also. Now complete this rhombus by drawing parallel lines. Okay. By drawing parallel lines and all. Complete a parallelogram or rhombus. You will get parallelogram or rhombus if you convert to a square. Tell me. Yeah, unable to hear you.
Parallelogram, sir.
Parallelogram. Square becomes parallelogram in isometric. Who
Not
said?
the whole. Half of
We were getting rhombus also, sir, in the previous one.
It's a rhombus. Okay. If it is a rectangle, then you may get a parallelogram. Okay. In general, a square becomes rhombus only. Okay. Now, how to convert this ellipse anyway? You are drawing with help of 4 center method. Okay. You are drawing ellipse here. Yeah, 1 minute I will draw. All sides must be equal. That's I'm looking for. Okay, anyway, I'm drawing roughly. Okay, find out the midpoints. So you use 4 center method, right? So, I don't want to explain once again. Just I am joining the lines. Am I correct? Yeah, is it correct? Now you try to use the centers and try to get a elliptical. So draw neatly, because the advantage of this method is you can directly use compass. Okay, no need to draw freehand sketch. Okay, directly you can use compass and get the curve. That is the advantage of this method. Okay, so draw neatly. Now, so this in this way also we can draw. So I would like to draw now 30 degrees. Okay, draw 30 degrees. 30 degrees lines to the right hand side. Earlier I have drawn left hand side, now I am drawing the right hand side. Okay, let me take again this color. Okay, where this line you can erase, not required. Okay, take a horizontal 30 degrees lines. 60, again 60 lines from PQRS, you draw 60 lines. From here you draw 60 and again 60 Now simply join the ends with ordinary scale. Are you following? So there is one more rhombus created at the other end at a distance of 60 right? Here the distance is 60 from this rhombus to that rhombus. Okay, 60 Okay. Now what to be done? Next step, immediate step. One more ellipse to be drawn. Okay, just finding the midpoints again. Here you can create easily with the help of compass. Create one more ellipse. Okay. So thereafter what to be done? You can join both the ellipses tangentially like this. Just you use ordinary line to join the ellipses. So this is, you can say that right isometric view. Okay. Earlier we have seen left isometric view. Okay. So in this both the ways are correct. That means we are representing the cylinder as if it is sleeping on the ground. Am I right? So you follow this method, okay? This method or that method, both are correct, okay? Both ways you can represent. But thing is, as far as the true shape appears in the front view, that is this view, front view, or I can say dashes, okay? Front view, this method applicable, M2 method 2 applicable, okay? What the method says, you take 130 degrees line and one vertical line, okay? 90 degrees line. Then create one rhombus, inside that one create one ellipse. Then you can take 30 degrees lines 60 mm long, either of the sides, either left hand side or right hand side, to create isometric view. Okay. Suppose instead of cylinder, if it is a cone, can you solve the problem? Simple, right? You will find one more. You don't need to create one more ellipse here. Simply take the diagonals to be joined. Find the apex point. Okay. Simply join the base uh, base ellipse to like directly like this. Okay. That is going to be your code. Okay. Similarly, pyramid also same thing. Pyramid here you will find a pentagon or hexagon pyramid, okay, or triangular pyramid, anything you can take. So you convert that plane here, find the midpoint and join the base corners. You will find the pyramids. So this is the method 2. Is it clear? Method 2. Any questions you can ask? From girls, no questions. You are not practicing at offline classes. Again, I am supposed to explain everything. What is going on? Okay, practice. Listen my videos at home and practice one more time at home and as well as offline classes. You practice these things. Okay. Immediately when come to the offline class, set your drafter, mini drafter, everything, space, and tractor ready with everything and complete these 4 marks and 10 marks problems in the manual. Okay. Don't waste the time. Don't waste the time.